Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Sims YouTube channel. I am so excited to actually be doing Sims content again. I had started this for those of you who have been subscribed already and have watched some of my videos. I actually have another Let's Play which I decided to sort of stop. Reason being that the household that I did the Let's Play with is a household that I played with before I decided to start. So it kind of stopped making sense to me to start a Let's Play with them while they are in second gen. So I just wanted to bring a Let's Play to you of somebody new to me. I wanted to get to know her. Sorry, English. I wanted to get to know her with you guys. I think that will make more sense to me. Another thing was the fact that I was tired of playing in a big household. That can be so exhausting. So I just wanted to start my YouTube journey with a single sim and just grow into it because this is also new to me. So the reason why I stopped recording and putting up content, it was because I was so overwhelmed with that household and having to film and having to edit and all of that. It was a little bit too much for me. So that's when I decided to start the Hope Legacy. So basically, just to give you a brief overview of what this is going to be about, the Hope Legacy is going to be a rags to riches slash legacy. I don't want to call it a challenge because technically it's not a challenge for me. What I did is I just pulled certain elements from those challenges to incorporate it into game. So I'm just using those elements in order to tell a story. The reason also being that this family, this legacy will not be one Let's Play. I'm going to divide the generations into different Let's Play, and each Let's Play will be incorporating a how can I put it? Sorry, English is not my first language. Each Let's Play would be incorporating a different pack. So with our matriarch, the very first one, I decided to use the cottage living pack. So this Let's Play is basically cottage living. And the reason why I decided to use cottage living is because in my perspective, I think maybe a lot of people view the world in their own perspective and based on where they come from. I know that these worlds were inspired by actual places, but I think for me, I look at them more in a way where I try to familiarize it to my life because most of the places that they are based on I've never been to, so I know them, but then I've never been there, so I am not familiar with that. So Henford on Bagley, basically for me, the way that I interpret it, by the way, I am South African, I live in South Africa, so the way that I interpret it is more of a place where my grandmother would have lived. Not that it would have looked like this, but the idea behind it, basically the farming, the crops, and all of that, I think back in the day that would have been the way that they get by. So that's why I decided to start with cottage living. With the other Let's Plays and the other generations, I think I will let you guys know once we get there which pack is theming it. I have laid it out for now, but I do know how The Sims works. Before you know it, I would have changed my mind about this and that, but for now we're starting with cottage living. So before I even get into introducing our beautiful matriarch, I just wanted to apologize if my sound is not the greatest. So basically, I have been trying to figure out how to record my screen while speaking, while you guys can also hear the sound effects from the game, because with my other videos, I realized that you can hear me, but you can't necessarily hear the game. So I do have an external mic, but it has a jack, is it input, a jack, output, whatever. But so if I put that on my Mac, then the sound on the Mac goes. So I will sort out that situation. It's either I'll get a USB mic, or I'll just get an extender to be able to connect my mic to a USB extender to the Mac. So basically, yes, that's that on that. So you'll forgive me if my sound is not the best. With YouTube, you always start off somewhere and you build and you grow from it. So without wasting any more time, let us meet our matriarch. So this is Lina Hope. So Hope is the surname. I'm gonna carry it through, even though I know if the A for the next one will probably marry and have a different surname, but this is the Hope family story, so it's going to be the Hope legacy. That's the other reason why I chose the surname Hope. Hope is a beautiful word anyway. It has a beautiful meaning, and it would make sense, like, if we're carrying it on. So, okay, with Lina, I was actually very conflicted. I'm not doing Rags to Riches per se, but it is a Rags to Riches legacy let's play. So I didn't know whether to start her off in a very small home or to start her off on an empty lot. To be honest with you guys, that decision came to me as I started the game and I set up the save file. I am using a downloaded save file. I'm sorry, like, I know the name, but like it's just not coming out. But I will link it in the description below if you would like to check it out. I promise you, as time goes by, I will be better at this, at remembering things and making notes. I suck at making notes, but I should have actually maybe done that. But we learn as we go. So I bulldozed the lot. I have played with her before in another save file, and I had a little nice cottage for her. But then there were signs because she left to go on a date, and then when she came back, the lot, like the furnishings on the lot was empty. It was just the building. So that was also a sign that we need to start on an empty lot and build up. So yes, everything else that happens or that is different from your usual challenges, I'll explain along the way. So let's just meet our Hope and get started with this let's play. I keep on saying that she's Hope. Her name is Lina. So Lina is our matriarch. So her story is that Lina is a young adult. She basically lost her parents. So she came from a very dramatic family where she lost her parents. Her father had gone half and half in building the home, and when he passed away, unfortunately, her uncle pulled some strings and took everything away from her. Literally, for her to end up here, she ended up here with just the clothes on her back and clothes in a little bag. They took everything from her and she has to start over. So her I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna change this. Sorry. So her wish in life is to build up a family and to build up a life and make sure that nothing like this happens to her family ever again. So I'm just gonna change her aspirations for now to country caretaker. So with aspirations, I will change them as we go, as her life changes, or if I have to, I will. If I don't, I won't. But her plan now is building up and making sure that her future generations rather, will have a solid foundation, and they will always have a place to call home that nobody can ever take away from. Yeah. So Hope is a young adult. So let's just say, for interest's sake, Hope is 22, and she just arrived on her lot. So she, when her parents were still alive, she had worked just enough, or she had managed to get enough money to buy herself this lot, and she is going to build on it. That's all that she got from her parents, unfortunately. So just to look at her traits, she's a green fiend, so she loves anything that has to do with gardening. She's very creative. She's a maker. These were just slotted in here, so I'm just not gonna mess with them. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with them. I think this is basically something that the Sims just gave us so that it can become interesting. And then, okay, for now, her needs are all good. She doesn't have any social groups, and she doesn't know anybody at the moment. So I just want to see her skills. Okay, so this is, yeah, this is the saved Sim before I played with the other Sim, and she doesn't have a job. So basically, what I want her to do for now is we can get started. So she just arrived, and she's just gonna try to see if there is anything that she can find that can start her off with making money and basically starting her life. I actually considered starting this in Newcrest, because I not Newcrest versus Willow Creek, because I know in Willow Creek there are a lot of collectibles, or it's a world that I'm familiar with. With here, I don't even know where we're going to start, but we'll just look around and see what we can do. So I can see here, oh, it's not harvestable. So what I'm basically doing now is just looking for harvestable plants that she can sort of like get some seeds from, so that she can start her little life. So, oh, I forgot to do one thing. I'm going to set her money to 0. So she has no money. She has no money at all, so she can't even grow anything because she doesn't have any money. So I'm just gonna, okay, so I see there is a fishing pond here, so I'm just gonna have her go fishing so that she can try to get some fish, so that she can have something to eat. And then, oh, there's a diggable here. Then she'll come and dig, and then, yeah, so I'll just look around. This is so hard. Like, I don't know how people do let's plays. Like, I think most of the time when I'm playing in game, I'm quiet and I speak where I want to, but it feels so awkward to me when I'm just looking for things and I have nada to say. So there is another place where she can dig. What's this? Okay, so okay, she's not purchasing any seeds because she doesn't have any money. So I'm just checking here to see if there's anything that we can harvest. Technically, if someone else, okay, but it's not stealing, because then it would just be a part of nature. So let's just check her out. So she just started fishing. So it's her first time fishing. Oh, another thing that I wanted to mention is that I didn't set any likes or dislikes for her. I enjoy playing in a way where they just what's this, where they just develop them as they go. Sometimes if they suggest that she doesn't like something, I agree, but if they don't, but if like I feel like it's not her, then I don't agree. So basically her first goal is to get enough money to buy herself a tent so that she can be able to sleep. Like, as you can see, her energy is already going down. So it's currently 4. I didn't even choose this, but I guess the person who designed the Oh, okay. Ew. The person who designed the save actually said what season it is. So, oh, like there was somebody there and she didn't even talk to her. Okay, Lina, that's not very nice. Okay, cool. Almost no plants. I don't understand. Like this would have been so much better or easier rather in Willow Creek. I think Willow Creek is the world that was designed for what's this? Oh, here we go. Pick strange mushroom. Looks like the fish in this area are too crafty for Lina. Try fishing elsewhere until she has more skill or try using a more valuable bait. Okay, whatever. Go dig, my girl. Okay, she found a limestone. And I hate it when this happens because now I don't remember where that other diggable was. And now she just cancelled, like she cancelled the interaction on her own because she wants to be on her phone. Lina, focus. Okay, that's fine. We'll find it. We'll find it. So let's just go back to where we were. I don't know Henford on Bagley that much. I saw there's a bench there, so she can actually rest there. So she picked the strange mushroom. And yeah, once she's picked that, she can actually take a power nap. So I'm just gonna put in a few of those. It is quite late, so the next tomorrow she will try to do more things. So the limestone is 50 simoleons, so she's going to sell that. At least now she's got 50 simoleons. When she wakes up in the morning, she can actually buy herself something to eat or grow herself something to eat. So I'm very Lina found some odd fungus on the side of the road. Upon close inspection, it looks like an edible mushroom. One love it. You see, like I don't get it. It's raining. This is so. Wait, what? How did that happen so quickly? Like I. Oh, okay. Power nap again. Okay, here's pick more strange mushrooms. That sucks. I hate it when I can't control the time basically, Dick, because now it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I get that it's raining and she's going to be very upset soon that she is getting wet, but I suppose this is the life. This is the cards that life has dealt for her. And yes, so oh my gosh, I'm looking at, but because of the introduction, this video is going to be long. I want to cap my videos at 30 minutes at the most, and so far I've spoken so smoothly, so yeah. Okay, so she is a little hungry, so let me just quickly see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have her go home, like go to her lot, and once she's there, I just want her to right away plant these mushrooms. We're not going to sell them because they're just 2 simoleons each, so she's just gonna plant them so that she can have a little bit more. I've never seen mushrooms like this in the game actually, and gardening is one of my favorite parts of the game. So I think for now let's just get through this night and we'll start episode 2 properly without all the introductions, so that we can get a lot more gameplay in without the video being weirdly long. So it just sucks that it's raining. I'm so sorry, Lina. I'm so sorry, but these are the days that you will actually
Oh,
remember.
the
So
dish.
let me. Oh, she can. Oh, shower in the rain. I think. What was she gonna do? Was she gonna exercise? Okay. So I think I'm just going to have her. Where's her lot? I can't even. Oh, let's just come here. Then I'll be able to pinpoint it. So I know that in the normal rags to riches game, you need to have a certain amount of money before you can travel. But I think in my game, I'm just going to make it like 10 simoleons. 10, like if I'm actually looking at it from my perspective in my country, 10 simoleons. If I look at simoleons, she like, okay, Lina is flourishing as much as her crop of germinating plant friends. Is this budding emotion a sign that she likes gardening? Definitely. So, as I was saying, I'm going to equate. Well, I equate a simoleon to a dollar, and 10 simoleons in my
Jedla.
country is over 100 rands, and it doesn't cost that much to okay, girl. It doesn't really cost that much to travel somewhere, like unless it's maybe in another province. So I'm going to charge the traveling like to
Ooh.
another neighborhood at 5 simoleons. So because it's raining and I know she's going to get overwhelmed, I'm gonna have her travel unless she can't. Okay, she can't because of SNB bowls. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna have her travel, but then that is out of my control. I'm not gonna take SNB bowls out of the game. Okay, that's fine. So it is the next morning. It is raining. Our girl seems very happy. She probably likes the rain.
Abshaniz.
So I'm going to
Finaroo.
end this
Slavratna.
part here,
Farpasa
and in the
Esanoin.
next part,
Shofa.
we're going to
Bahusha Foibit.
continue in the next day.
Yanibi
Thank you so much
Yanka.
for
Claude.
tuning into my YouTube channel. I really do hope you guys enjoy this story and this legacy. I am a swimmer, but like I'm not that great, so I'm very open to any suggestions or ideas, or if I'm doing something wrong, I'm very open for you guys to let me know so that I can improve on this let's play. Thank you once again for tuning in. Do click on the subscribe button, like my video, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Till the next one, bye.